Hey, everybody, welcome out to the Trier Podcast, number 108, live, except not.
What?
Here at Game Attack. That's right.
Not we're live 3 times a week.
That's right.
Twitch.tv/.
Well, 15 times a
15
week.
times a week.
Yeah, 3 times a day.
Look, I'm tired. Okay.
Why are you so tired?
I'm not.
Okay,
I just lied.
good.
Hey, so let's get this out of the way right now.
Uh-huh.
I just want to thank Activision and Blizzard
God.
for you sponsoring and making this incredible
God, had I thought about
suite
it,
of an office.
had I thought about it,
Corporate
I would have
overlords.
I would have had like a lower third. I would have made one of those too. I
Yeah.
should have made one of those.
You gonna stop? and
Brr,
shut
brr,
up?
brr. No.
I'm going to do something real fun this episode.
What's that?
I'm just going to point out the fact that every single comment in that video,
Last week's episode?
last week's episode, justified every single point we talked about. when it came to the
I would like
community.
Fantastic.
I want to point out that everybody who commented on last week's video about how stupid we are, they're not watching this video.
Yeah, I
they're
know.
not watching this. Who cares?
Yeah.
Right? Like they came, they saw the title, they read the
Exactly.
title, and that's it. And people were like, "That's a flame bait title." No, you specifically said that in the episode, which is why it was called that,
Yeah.
right? But
I think my favorite part was people that were like, "Man, I've been watching Game Attack for a long time, and I gotta say, after this, see what you did. I can't be a part of this anymore."
I love the idea that they were like, "Oh man, those corporate shills."
Yeah.
Like, really? Like, like we are the corporate shills.
We
And-
had precisely talked about how like people think that these companies are evil.
Ooh,
Oh wow, are y'all touching
How you
feet?
doing there?
Yeah.
That's not
Nice to see you guys
that's
there.
not fair, dude.
I'm comfortable with this. if you
I'm
will.
comfortable with it
That's
too.
not fair. I don't have
mind.
anybody over here. I'm
Chase,
just-
put your foot up on that
That's too
foot.
much work.
Don't make it's too much work. Don't make him do it.
I will
I'm
say,
comfortable. This is good.
I will say that those were some of the most interesting comments that I've ever read.
Yeah,
on one
because
of
you
our
haven't
videos.
been a part of an internet scandal yet. You don't know what it's.
Well,
You don't
number
know
one, that wasn't a
Superman versus
scandal.
Goku.
well, yeah, I know.
Like it didn't get picked out. Like you know who got it worse last week?
Who's that?
Was Pat the NES Punk.
Oh yeah, you were telling me
So
about that.
so Pat, he has his podcast that he does with his buddy, and they essentially had pretty much the same opinion. I think they were a little more vile about it. I think in the way they expressed it.
Yeah.
Calling people babies and stuff
Oof.
like that, and all this stuff. And it got picked up by a couple YouTubers.
Really?
And yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know. Like his video was like the equivalent of the reverse lightsaber, that you saw with the thumbs up, thumbs down ratio, where a little bit is green and the rest of it's red.
Funhouse had this.
It's an old YouTube thing.
Funhouse had the exact same opinion as us too, and there was people that were
Oh
like,
yeah, I looked at some of their comments and I was like, God, like just calm down.
people were
everyone.
tagging Funhouse's like significant others and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, it was it's
Wow.
fucking ridiculous.
God, what is wrong with people?
Yeah,
Like,
I
it's
know.
just it's just one of those things to where like
Just watch last
they
week's
take
video.
they take it too fucking far.
I mean this in the best way possible, guys. It's a video game. Right? Like I know that these are important parts of our lives, and we love them and value them. But come on, guys, like they're games, y'all. Yes, what's going on?
He's fixing it a little more.
Weird.
Well, now
What's the tripods, man? I'm sorry. There you go.
okay. So can we move on from
Yeah.
from Diablo talk?
Yeah,
you
let's
got?
talk about.
Because honestly, I don't care enough. Like,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Fallout 76.
Well, can I talk? I don't want to lose my thought process.
Okay,
what
we'll
you
go.
got?
So, I saw something this week that I wasn't sure you guys were really would be into or not.
What?
But it's the Netflix original film. I saw a film that I liked on Netflix.
Whoa, hold on now. Hold up.
Listen, I know.
What do you mean?
Wow.
Something you liked?
No, I saw a film that
Period?
I liked on Netflix.
Unbelievable.
This is a Netflix film that has also been released in a small theater run.
Uh-huh.
Released on Netflix. I don't know why anybody would go to a theater to see it when it's on
Robin
Netflix.
Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Two?
Adam Sandler's the
No.
week of.
No. This is starring Chris Pine.
Oh, the one about the
It's called The Outlaw King.
is he really full frontal in that movie?
You do see his dick.
So
That's
you watched?
full
Oh, you
frontal.
watched it.
I
Wasn't just
watched the
trailer?
full 2
That's
hours.
why he watched it. Chris Pine's dick.
I watched the. Well, I didn't know because actually, you know what happened was when that scene happened, I thought to myself, I think I remember Bolen saying something about Chris Pine's dick.
That wasn't me. That's
That's
funny.
a real
'cause-
Satan's girl.
Was it real Satan's
she
girl?
was talking about
Okay,
it in the
okay.
chat.
Okay, but yeah, I watched the movie, and I got to be honest, like it was 2 hours long, and you know how I watch. I watch in like
Yeah.
50
Yeah.
minutes, and then whatever. And I'll watch in intervals. It took me 2 days to watch it because I watched a little bit before the stream, a little bit after, and so forth and so on. And it didn't feel like it was 2 hours long. Most movies like that feel long, but
Yeah.
it I don't know if it was green screened or what, or where it was shot, but there are some of the most beautiful establishing shots in that film. Like you got they did major work with the drone, like major drone work, where you're flying over these large cavernous fields and like mountains and stuff. It takes place in Ireland and England. That's the idea. It's Ireland and England, and the premise of it is England has taken over. You mentioned Robin Hood. It's kind of like the Irish Robin Hood, or the Scottish Robin Hood. Scottish, Irish, Scottish. I think
Scottish is kilts.
no, it wasn't Scottish. Irish.
Okay.
I don't know. It was one. It wasn't.
Braveheart is Scottish.
Yeah,
It was
Braveheart's Scottish.
maybe it was Scottish. Who what was the guy? What was the guy's name? And I just know it was the English.
William Wallace is Scottish.
Okay. Yes, it was Scottish because William Wallace dies in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Hey, dude.
Wow.
That's not cool.
Wow.
No, but he's not a character in it.
Oh.
He's not a character in it, so there's no spoilers.
Is it
So
post William Wallace and the fallout
Dude.
from everything or something?
It's Braveheart 2.
But I'll tell you this much: well, it's a good scene. If you're because I was like, whoa, Mel Gibson's arm. It's pretty fucking raw. You'll understand it when you
What?
see it.
Mel Gibson's arm?
Yeah, because he was William Wallace, right?
Spoilers.
Yeah?
His
Yeah,
arm's gone.
you'll understand it when
Somebody
you see it.
brings William Wallace's arm in there. They're
Anyways,
like,
it's
Slap him
it's
around
a
with
it's a
give him high
really interesting film that I think when you watch it you'll be like, not a whole lot of substance to it, right? But I will tell you this: the fight scenes in it,
I was about to ask you about that.
the fight scene. If you love I was thinking about this in depth last night on how I wanted to talk about this week, because there are scenes where you see the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, and there's a shot specifically that I think you're really gonna like. It opens the movie, and it's a continuous shot for probably 5 minutes, where it follows Chris Pine's character from inside to outside into this giant field, and it's one continuous shot. There's a fight scene in the middle of it, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. And you don't really think about it while you're watching it.
Yeah.
But I really, really enjoyed that in particular. I think that scene brought me into the movie more than that, maybe because I was a little more conscious of what was happening.
Yeah.
But there's fight scenes in it where you see the whole, all the action, and there's fight scenes where you see very little of the action, where it gets you really up in kind of Bourne style, right? But there are points in the movie, I've never seen this in a movie before. There's a point in a movie where there's a shot from 20 feet away. This guy has been hung up by his hands in a castle, and this guy walks up, and usually they cut away from the stab, but he just fucking stabs the guy and rips and his like fucking guts fall out of him, and I'm like, oh my god, like how did they do that? It looks so fucking real.
Yeah, because it was just like a frame shot, and he's just in.
No, because they follow the guy from the guy hanging up to the bad guy going to get his knife, then back. It's like one continuous shot, and just all out, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It was so violent.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. It was like
It was very grounded.
It's extreme, and they fucking stab a horse, and you see this horse like fucking open up and stuff. It's like, oh my god, there's so much violence and blood during this 13th, I guess 14th century here.
Sounds like my kind of movie.
Yeah, dude, I think you dig it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always have. I don't know why, but any medieval movie.
Who's slouching now?
Oh, Father Craig, got you.
See what I did there?
Who's over slouching? Who's a little too tall now?
So, anyways, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
Any medieval movie, like there's kind of like a sheen of dorkiness that you have to penetrate through to get to anything that has to deal with a king or knights. Like Gladiators, like the movie Gladiator, that's different. Like Spartacus is different.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Game of Thrones is different for some reason. But like any movie that's like, this is about knights and stuff like that. Like, just seeing Chris Pine in a role like that, I'm like, that's kind of dorky, you know?
I think he did a good job.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. But just for me personally, I don't know why, but I see such an actor when they're playing somebody that's like a noble king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know why. But yeah, it looks good. But I got a really good topic after you do this.
Well,
whatever
let
you're
me say
doing.
this. Okay, so
What was it called?
The Outlaw King.
The Outlaw King. Yeah,
Okay,
that's right. Yeah.
So it's called The Outlaw King. I think it's like on a scale of like 1 to 10, I enjoyed it. I give it like a 7 or 8. Right? I can see where people think it's like super shallow because there's some points it just kind of skips over some things or like there's text or whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't go through the whole thing, but really it's just kind of the story of good and evil and just like a little bit of love. put
You
in, right?
finishing something is like
impressive,
I'm like
Yeah.
okay, well I'll watch that.
Yeah, if you come to work and say, "Hey, I finished this movie, you should check it out," I normally go home and watch it because if you go through me and it's nothing against you, I just know that it's really hard
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
like keep you into a film. So
Well-
if you say like it's good, I'm gonna check it out and see what you thought.
Yeah, so well, thank you for that. I went in and I just looked up the reviews for this. Right, Rotten Tomatoes has a 56%.
That's not bad.
IMDb has a 7.1. Screen Rant gave it a 2.5 out of 5. But 94% of Google users like it.
Yeah.
Right. Now I will tell you this: under similar movies on Google, Braveheart is listed as number 1.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but I don't know, man. Like I enjoyed it. I encourage you guys. It's on Netflix. Everybody has Netflix. Go watch
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It's enjoyable. So
I want to talk about something. If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. But like, what I want to talk about the best war movie medieval kills that you've ever seen. Like you're talking about this guy getting gutted. I just had a flashback. There's a scene in the Spartacus TV series where Spartacus takes his sword and swipes a dude. If we can get that shot. He swipes his sword up his face. Like he cuts his face up this way. The front of his face, his whole facial structure falls off, and then his brain just falls out of his head.
Well, not that I can really narrow down my top 10 medieval kills in a movie. Like
I remember in Braveheart, there's a scene where the old guy has that big hammer, and there's this knight that's hurt, and he's on his all fours, and this guy just takes the hammer and hits him like this.
Oh God!
And the sound just goes clunk. It's just
that happens at Game of Thrones as well.
oh yeah.
Like whenever they're storming the Night's Watch,
Uh-huh.
and he just smacks that dude in the head with a hammer.
Yeah.
It just makes that noise.
I'll tell you this about this movie. Chris Pine probably kills 40 people.
Yeah.
You know?
He's like,
there's a part in the trailer to where it shows him on a horseback with an axe, and he throws it, and I'm like, oh my God, that's so badass.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, there's a lot of badass moments.
Throwing
in it.
axes is awesome.
It's so
man.
dope, dude.
God.
You know, there's a place around here we can throw axes.
I know.
You guys want to do that for a holiday party?
Yep.
Go throw axes for
Of
a
course
holiday
I
party?
do.
You know what else you can throw axes in?
What?
Red Dead. There's collectible axes you can find in the world.
Like the Patriot?
Yeah, exactly. Like old age tomahawk. I found a wood splitting hatchet that I carried for most of the game, and you have to pick it back up to keep it and stuff. So like, the last guy in every room, or anytime there was a hostage situation, I would slow mo, and instead of shooting with a pistol, I'd go. I've got a gun. Like,
Could you imagine people in the West being like, "That's Arthur Morgan. He kills the last guy with a hatchet every
because
time."
the game always scripts you to bring up your pistol like this, and so it's like scripted moment, and Arthur's like this, and then I would go.
Did you see what he did to Billy the Kid?
My whole favorite thing about the idea of like the bullet time slow-mo effect is how fast they're actually moving in real time. If someone was actually to see that, you know, to us,
He has his pistol. Holy shit!
well, it's even faster than that. It's just like, you know, and like the entire time.
It's just like it's just like he's got the gun, shaky glitch, axe is coming at you.
Yeah.
I like Chase because he looked like Elvis Presley. Just,
Well, and the axe moves
The axe plays.
at supersonic speed as well.
Yeah,
right?
I guess so.
Everything about it moves faster.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
The bad thing is they just see him standing there, and then an axe would appear in the other guy's face. He's just
But Reddit is so detailed that like they have all the animations in there. So Arthur's like,
taking your time and taking down. I see.
yeah,
that's
but
awesome.
It was funny shit.
So you finally finished it, huh?
I finished it. I don't want to talk about spoilers for Grayson, but I will say that the ending was good enough that it carried the weight of how fucking atrociously long it was.
Craig, do you think I'll beat Red Dead?
No.
Damn it!
Yeah, I
You
don't
guys
think-
heard it here first, though. Bolen finally beat Red Dead in a weekend.
Yeah, it was on a weekend.
Oh,
No, it
no.
was on a Monday. Damn it! I should have waited.
Damn.
But yeah, I thought I would blitz it that one weekend. I didn't even.
You didn't even come close.
I was just sad. I was just sad and lonely that weekend that I took off to play Red Dead. I was sitting there playing it. And I was like, I miss Chelsea. I miss doggos. I'm alone.
The bad thing is I couldn't come over because he was playing Red Dead.
It's just one of the things where, like, I think I saw in the chat, someone or in the comments, someone said, and at that point, Bolen grew a heart. It's like,
Well, no heart. I just realized that
you're a human.
I'm much
you're
more
an
into.
adult.
Well, yeah, I'm much more into spending time with people than spending time alone.
It's
Yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. That's a great thing.
I was an only child. I was hiding away in my room playing video games all the time. So.
I love it. Love it. It's a good thing to
I
have.
never had that.
I know.
There was like 6 people watching me play every
Yeah.
video game I played.
Yeah, it was always fighting over who's playing next.
Yeah.
That was my experience too. I loved it. Except for it wasn't really. I will tell you something about. I had a really unique experience yesterday.
Huh?
Which-
Was
which-
it?
which-
Was it by the skin of your face? Close call experience, that kind of thing.
What a horrible tie-in.
I thought you
Was
were
it-
trying to talk
was
about
it-
the Spartacus kill.
By the skin of your face. It's very. You went through.
Well, let you know this episode of the Try Hard Podcast is brought to you by our friends at Dollar Shave Club. Man, are they awesome. Listen, Dollar Shave Club, nobody likes going to the store and buying this stuff. Dollar Shave Club makes it easy for you. You got stuff in the bathroom. You need your razors. You need your shaving gel.
Ask me if I want to go to the store and get some shaving stuff.
Sean Bull, do you want to go to the store and get some shaving stuff?
No.
No, of course you don't. So this is why you go to dollarshaveclub.com and get yourself hooked up. Look, they have everything you need. No reason to go there. From head to toe, your hair, your skin, your face. You name it, they have it. You can see the lower third right there. You got to go check it out. It's dollarshaveclub.com/tryhard. But right now they have Dollar Shave Club toothpaste. How often?
What?
Yes, it's new. It's ready to go.
Don't lie to
You
me.
never have to run out. They're going to deliver it right to you.
son of a biscuit.
And your mouth and your teeth feel so much cleaner after you start using it, and so much more fresh with the breath. It's amazing. It's like daisies, breathing daisies.
I can honestly say, without a doubt in my mind, you talked about the breath too much.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You
Well,
can move on.
okay. I'll tell you what.
Breathe on me, Craig.
People be talking about your breath with Dollar Shave
Yeah.
Club. I'll tell you because it's so good. All right, and right now they got a bunch of starter kits you can try for just $5, like the oral care kit. After that, the restock box shipped a regular size at a regular price. So what are you waiting for? Get the starter set for just $5 right now by going to dollarshaveclub.com/tryhard. That's dollarshaveclub.com/tryhard. You see the link below. Please go check it out. They support us, so please support them. Once again, there's no reason not to join. Go to dollarshaveclub.com/tryhard.
I got a life hack for you. Just buy a full kit, put it in a bag. There's your travel.
Okay, slacker.
It's for everything. What?
God. Better start sitting up. I don't ever want to hear it again. I don't ever want to hear it.
Does it not drive you crazy to have your pants up that high, like your pant leg?
Huh? No.
Like that would freak. Like that makes me feel uncomfortable.
You look like one of the kids in the
If I was to do it.
50s.
Cool. That's awesome. Oh, like in the Sandlot. Well, I know. Well, I'm sitting weird. You can probably see my mount and stuff. But in the Sandlot, Benny the Jet, he would roll his pants up like.
Capris.
Yeah. Like I looked over and I saw that. I was like,
Went
to
damn,
full
those pants are up
cam, so-
high.
Look like a fake leg. It's like you can pull it up just like this.
What? That's not fake. That's my like watching.
Yeah, I know.
You stretched my leg out pretty good when you did that. You should have grabbed Chase's foot.
I
and
should
did
have,
that.
yeah.
Oh man, missed opportunities. So I had an opportunity. Speaking of opportunities, about shaving faces.
Oh, hey.
Hold on.
No, so I yesterday when I played video games, when I get home, it's always with the girls, right? And we've been playing Super Mario 3D World for probably 6 months.
That's the cats, right?
That is with the cats,
Okay.
yes. And it started with me and Mackenzie, and then Madeline showed interest. And she's not, she's 4, right? So she's just trying to figure out how to move and stuff. But yesterday, for the first time, the girls played Nintendo without me.
Oh. Goodbye, Dad. I don't need you. Oh,
No,
never
no.
again.
It wasn't like that. It was like, girls, would you like to play?
Nah,
without-
dude. Kenzie
you know?
and Maddie were like, you can take your ass back across the track to 8 Mile. That's what they did.
They're like, God, he's always bringing us down. We're playing together. Let's ditch this loser.
I'm just playing. Anyway,
Hey, I will let you know. That's not true, Craig. I've seen how
your
good
girls
you
love
are.
you. I'm sure they love you.
I've seen how good you are. At
I
Mario.
know your girls love you.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yep.
it. You're a good guy.
Anytime.
I'll let you know that. Fuck you guys. No, but it was cool. I took a picture of it and stuff, and just kind of.
Did you get home and they were like playing without you?
No.
or-
It was I asked, "Hey girls, would you like to play some Mario?" And they said, "Yeah." And then I got caught up. Kristen also made some hot, fresh, delicious rolls last night, so I was helping her. And I said, "Okay, girls, well, how about you girls just go ahead and play?" So they played for about 15 minutes. Hey, listen, carbs will do that, man. They're delicious. Carbs and yeast.
No, I want some of them rolls. Golly,
Just gonna make them for Thanksgiving. By the way, you guys can come over for Thanksgiving if you guys want to come over for Thanksgiving. You guys want to come over for Thanksgiving?
Might do that.
Yeah, everyone's invited.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. But yeah, it was neat to see, and part of me was kind of like what you were saying. You know, it's kind of like, am I pushing myself out here?
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
But
because there will be a day when you're like, can I play? And they're like, no, that's okay.
No, trust me. I think about that all the time.
Oh,
where
I'm sure,
like, okay, Kinsey's 6, Maddie's 4, Maddie's going on 13, Kinsey's going on, well, listen, because Maddie's like, she's a trip, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm trying to think like, so Kinsey's 6 years old and she'll be 13 before you know it, 10, 11, 12, and it's like, oh my God. So I gotta like sit down and enjoy this stuff while I can. So I don't want to push myself out too quick. They're still just kids, and like nobody wants to lose that. Take that for what it is, Chase. Mm-hmm. Don't push yourself out. Don't squeeze yourself out. They'll squeeze you out in time. But
Man,
just
Chase,
let your kids ditch you. Don't
right.
ditch
your kids
yourself.
are going to be like siege gods. You realize that?
by the way, we haven't mentioned this on Try Hard before, but Chase is gonna have a new kid.
Where are you getting it from?
Walmart.
Great value.
Congrats.
Great value.
Way to go.
Thanks.
Chase having a baby.
I'm on a second one.
Yeah, second baby. Yeah. Well, do you have any idea when a baby's coming? You said May or
Late May.
Great. So right around one and only.
I know. That's why I said that. I was like, man.
Yeah.
Timing.
Could have just waited a couple of weeks.
Are you going to name your kid after one of us? Like, is it going to be little baby Craig running around?
Gray Sean.
Little
baby Gray
little
Sean.
Gray Sean.
Little Gray Sean.
Craig Sedate. Yep, there you go. Yep.
God, that'd be really fucking weird.
Yeah, I know.
Hey guys, baby's here. I just want to let you know, I named it Bolen.
Hey, streaming the birth.
Yeah.
Live from Game Attack Studios. It's Jason's
Wait a minute.
newborn.
Wait a minute. Do you remember the deal that y'all made with the umbilical cord?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
not
Y'all
me.
could
Not
do
me.
that with his kid.
Yeah,
now.
give us that umbilical cord.
Yeah.
The ultimate.
up.
No,
You can
listen.
hide 'em.
Michael and Lindsay are still first.
Could you imagine?
You had dibs.
Chase is having a baby on stream. Parker's over there eating habaneros. It's like, come on, we got to get to overtime to see this crown.
That's a new thing for a triple crown, if you know what I'm
Triple
saying. Oh,
Find someone with triplets.
More donations. We'll make it
Oh.
twins, triplets, triple crown. Let's go.
Move over to the next nursery. Or the next
Hey, what's
nursery.
the game of
Grayson's Grayson's having a baby too.
Oh man. that's-
What we could do is we have just Grayson eat 6 blocks of Kraft cheese sharp cheddar
Oh
at
my
the same time.
God.
Then we have a race.
Having a poop baby.
Could you imagine me just sitting there just sweating? Just, I'm not going to go first.
It's not gonna be me.
Not gonna
I'm
squeeze-
backed up for weeks.
That would be such a horrible punishment to do a stream. Just eating blocks of Kraft cheddar.
Stuntman versus Food Extreme.
Yeah, Stuntman.
Fuck that. I'm not just eating
Can you
blocks
eat
of
6
cheddar.
blocks of cheese?
4 hours of Stuntman or 40 blocks of cheese. 400
my
craft
God.
singles.
Oh God, that's the worst.
Triple crown.
Could you imagine, like, this whole table just filled with bags of craft singles? You got to finish them all, Grayson.
Just imagine Grayson trying to shit on a toilet and the chat just got all the holy shit emojis like flowing. And then Grayson passes it and it's just Big Troy in the chat.
Oh my God, feels like a fucking bowling ball coming at
Yeah.
your butt. God,
Yeah, my
it'd be the
God.
Hear the
worst. He holds it up.
Hey,
Hey!
look what I did. Solid as a
This
rock.
is
What's that little
baby.
scream?
This is
Hold
really
it.
gross, but it's worth telling. I don't know if I've ever told it
No,
before.
no, I don't want to hear poop.
No,
stories.
it's not about an action of pooping or anything like that. But one time, somebody fucking framed me up wrong. That's what happened.
No, I framed you up to the way you were sitting. It's not my fault you're a lazy sloucher.
Fucking
Hey,
framed me up
Craig.
wrong, okay?
But you're doing great on your camera.
Tell you
Look
what,
at
man, I
that.
look good over here. What's up?
Look at that.
Grayson, I was
I
telling you
knew
that
you
you're
were
doing
going to
great.
do that shit.
God damn.
Oh, great. It's moving. It moved up some.
I played Little League in Upshur County. I was MVP. I batted 315,
Hey,
just so you know.
hey, congratulations.
And pitcher.
Wait, 315 in Little League?
Yeah.
And you were the MVP?
Yeah.
315?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's good, isn't
Yeah,
it?
not in Little League.
Is
It is?
315 good?
315 is good in the majors.
Well, I was 315 in Little League.
315 is good in the majors. Like that's like if you're MVP in Little League, you got to be batting like 600.
Oh, okay. You have to be some fucking
Yeah,
freak.
exactly. Like
T-ball?
Yeah.
you
I
got
got
to
a
be
600. Got a 600 in T-ball.
Got a 771.
when you look at like Major League Baseball players and they're like, "What'd you bat in Little League?" They're like 1,200. Like they like not
Are
only
they really?
they got hits every single time.
Yeah.
Plus they got more hits for whatever reason. You know, like they never did not get a
We were
hit.
fourth in the league.
What's that? You were?
Yeah.
What was your
My
team's
team.
name?
The Astros.
Well, they wouldn't have been if you would have batted.
Jimmy
400.
Bunn
I was
our
about to say,
coach.
was Jimmy Bunn your coach?
Uh-huh.
I think I actually went to a couple of your games. Now I think about it.
Yep.
That's funny.
Hey, okay.
I'm sorry, continue,
So
yes.
after Little League game one time,
Oh, you're sitting up now, are
you
you?
you framed yourself up.
Let the record show no one else is here. Sean's just an idiot.
Oh God. None. I just won't go to bowling camp anymore. All right. Jeez.
It's gonna be so.
Just tell the story. No, it's not.
Oh,
That's going to be way too low now. There we go.
all right.
That'll work.
Not even close to
you just
centered.
gotta
But
set
that's
up
all right.
like you were.
Not even close to centered up. Anyways, hey guys, I
There
still
it is.
get
I
over
got
here.
it. Check that out. Suck it. After game one time, I went to the bathroom and the toilet was gone. Toilet was just not in the bathroom. Okay.
You shouldn't.
Hey,
stolen.
that's some crazy East Texas antics right
So
there.
stealing home. Somebody stole the toilet. Okay. In the
What
bathroom.
do you do with the toilet?
Okay.
Like, you trade it in at the
I
pawn
might have
shop?
told this back in the
I'm going
old
to take
tryhard
this
days.
toilet. That's mine.
The toilet was gone, okay? And I was like, where's the toilet? And so I went around to the corner, and the toilet was there. The toilet was outside of the bathroom on the back wall.
All right, so let's see. Did you shit in the toilet or did you shit in the hole in the floor?
I didn't shit at all. I just didn't go. I was just like, fuck it, okay? But I want y'all to know, why do you think the toilet was gone?
Somebody dropped one in there hard.
Okay, why do you think it was gone?
Wait.
Why
You think somebody picked up the toilet and removed it because they had a big deucer?
Oh yeah.
Why
so-
do you think the toilet? Why do you
Wait,
think
wait.
somebody?
Taking this one home with me.
I just want to
Why
back
do you
up a
think
sec.
someone
Was
would
somebody
remove a
so
toilet?
embarrassed that they're like,
No, they dropped one that broke the earth. They had to
they
take
dropped
that
one
toilet
that
out.
maintenance was like, we can't.
So you just
nah.
removed the whole toilet?
Oh yeah, that's how you do things in East Texas.
What the hell?
Why do you think the toilet was outside of the bathroom? Take a guess.
I have zero guesses as to why a toilet would be
They're
outside the
buying a
bathroom.
new one, Craig.
Yeah, they're replacing it maybe? I don't know.
There's
Okay.
no shit in it.
Okay, you know what my imagination's like. You know the kind of things I be thinking up. Okay, I'm an explorer, I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm an adventurer. So of course I walked up to that toilet that was sitting on the ground outside. I opened that lid. I want you to think about what the word hopelessness really means to you for just 1 second.
It's fucking Blight Town in there.
Can you?
Hold on. Hold on.
What are you doing?
Just keep telling the story.
Craig, I
framed
need
up again.
I need to know, Craig, while you're over there. I need you to think of a scenario that defines hopelessness, okay? Okay? That's what I need. Think of an analogy for the G1s of what hopelessness means to you while you're over there. Yeah. Means to you.
I'm excited to see what he's gonna do.
What are you doing over there?
He had a great.
You want me to draw it, huh? Okay. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do it.
Top down.
Top down?
Top down.
Top down
What's in
what
that
I
bowl?
saw.
I want
Like
you
you're
to draw,
looking in the
like,
bowl.
like,
What's
like
in
what
that
you
bowl?
saw.
Okay, okay.
Like just draw a circle and what's in the
Hopelessness.
bowl.
Hopelessness. What Bolen feels when he wants sex. Oh God. That's funny. How you doing over there? Oh, still framed up really good. There we go. Like a hedgehog over there.
Meerkat.
Meerkat, yeah. Well, this is exciting stuff. This is top tier
I looked over there.
podcasting here.
He's still on the toilet, not on the.
Oh, still working on the
front
toilet?
yet.
See, if you were to... How come all of our conversations come back to shit or
Actually,
piss?
we've been doing really good because like the last 3 podcasts
Yeah.
didn't.
And with all due respect, 80% of them come from you.
How did this come from me?
Okay.
Started you in Little League and like, what the hell are you
It
talking
came from
about?
blocks of cheese.
It really did. Like it did come from blocks of cheese. We were talking about the baby, then somehow it went to blocks of cheese, and me and man backed up. I didn't start. Don't look at me. My name got thrown into the hat, and I didn't even say anything.
Don't put this on me.
I'm putting it on you. You did this.
I did.
Craig, what's the
Chase
weirdest
technically
thing you ever
did it.
found in the toilet, Craig? I've had some scorpions once.
We're not playing that game.
You found scorpions in the toilet?
Yeah, I did at my grandma's.
What?
You don't fuck with those scorpions. If they're going into the toilet, those sons of bitches can swim, and you about to
Listen,
you mess
straight
with the
up.
real
Here's
deal.
let's have a little heart to heart, guys. Listen, I'm talking to you. If you ever find something in a toilet that is not water, you're in a wrong situation, and you need to figure your way out of that. All right, I'm talking to you guys. Find a better situation for yourself, right? Whatever's happening. If you look in your toilet and you see something that is not water, correct it.
Run.
I was like 8, and it was like 3 in the morning. Everyone was asleep, and I was like, I'm not waking them up. So I just pissed on him and flushed it.
Pretty fucking raw, dude.
You want to see what I saw? I am not kidding, okay? This is to scale. I swear to God. Okay.
Tiny toilet.
It's really easy for you to just be like, yeah, you're lying. There's no fucking way, okay? But when I opened the lid to this toilet,
no.
I put my size 7 cleat on that bowl.
Is there a dead baby?
No.
No. Okay.
This is what I saw.
Wait.
Is that the girl from the ring coming out of the toilet bowl?
It was a football NFL size turd. And I actually missed some because I specifically remember there was turd smear on the bottom of the top lid.
Well, yeah, because you pulled the top up.
Yeah. But there was an NFL hopelessly going down that fucking whole turd. Football of shit stuck in this toilet.
So instead of just a bunch of Drano, they decided, let's just get a new one.
It was such a big, catastrophic dump.
Bolen, can you smile real quick? Just smile. Thumbnail.
No, sign that and let's give it away.
They took the entire toilet and just moved it out of the bathroom. Could you imagine?
So what'd you do? Did you add to it?
No, I didn't have to. I just left.
Could you just imagine that janitor just, no.
I just left, and I was.
Nobody got.
I remember. Okay, I'm like 7 or 8, right? I really did have the thought, like, how the hell could that have come out of a human being?
What was your expression whenever you lifted it up? Like, can you reenact like your face, whatever you saw?
Okay.
Just hold on.
I guess. I don't know. How does one react to something?
My biggest question with all this is how come somebody just didn't bust out their poop knife?
Oh yeah,
That is true.
Hey, if you take a shit, chop it up.
That's my biggest question. is-
God, the poop knife.
Nobody got out their East Texas poop knife and
No,
just started chopping
I
it
guess
up.
not. But yeah,
Fucked up, man.
it was very
Oh,
strange.
I can only
experience.
imagine the smell coming from that. Too.
I don't remember the smell. I just remember being very confused about.
And
what
you
it
were
asked to do.
laughing at me because I said it was going to be poop.
I knew it was gonna be poop. Of course it was. It's coming out of Bolen's mouth.
I've known Sean all my life, and I've never heard that story before.
That's great.
That's crazy.
Greg, you got to start owning your poop stories, man. You talk about shit so much.
I do not talk about shit.
Yes, you do.
What are you talking about?
God,
When was
come on,
the
man.
last time I came in the office and started talking about poop?
Leaving. There was a tryhard like 4 episodes ago where you just started talking about shit.
No.
And I was like, Craig, You do realize you're starting shit's conversation, and you got mad on the show. I remember.
That was a month ago.
Yeah, 4 episodes.
1 month.
But when was the last time I talked about it before then? Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. Come on.
Craig, that dog won't eat. Okay.
Okay.
It won't.
Give me a better transition so we can move into our sponsor a little easier than poop talk.
I'll tell you one
mean,
thing that's
technically
way
you
better
could.
than way better to sit on, and you could sit on and lay on and play video games on 4 hours, and you could build it yourself.
Yep. This
time
episode
for
of the
some
Triad
Burrow.
Podcast is brought to you by our friends at Burrow. Listen, Burrow, see this wonderful couch we sit on? This is a new couch, right? We've had this for about, 6 months or so. These guys made this couch
Damn
right
right
here.
we did.
It came up, it showed up, it's from Burrow, and how easy was it to manufacture
All
this
you
couch
need
from beginning
is
to
your
end?
mitts. Everything else comes in the box, and we finished it in what, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Was it good to
You
go?
didn't use a single tool.
Nope, just use the mitts.
That's
it.
right.
No oven mitts.
Burrow
just
makes
hands.
clever, uncompromising furniture for modern life at home. And as days get shorter and the weather gets colder, you got to spend a lot more time at home and on the couch. So make sure it's time well spent with a sofa from Burrow. Listen, here's the thing. This is stress-free shopping. You go there. You look, it's easy to customize your sofa online. There's no trip to the store or dimly lit warehouse. Shipping is fast and free, and modular design means it ships in normal boxes. This is handmade in North Carolina,
Nice.
which is awesome. So with a frame and sturdy, sustainably sourced hardwood and easy to set up. As you guys mentioned, it's ridiculously easy. It's designed for comfort. It's exactly 17 inches off the ground, and it has a modular design, and it has the USB charger in there, which is excellent. So it's got a proprietary foam that is supportive yet super cozy.
Yep.
And the pillows are awesome with 4 unique collections to help you decide your style. So it's awesome. You can get your living room ready for fall and save 10% off the entire site until Black Friday by visiting burrow.com/gameattack. That's burrow.com/gameattack. You can see it down there. Go check it out. 10% off the entire store. Listen, we sit on this thing all the time. Like probably more than most people
Yes,
sit on their couches.
we've spilt tea on this thing. We've sat on it. We've
Bruce?
laid on it. I've taken a nap on this. We survived Bruce being on this thing.
That's right.
It's
sure
it's a trooper.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's great. So once again, you can save 10% off the entire site now until Black Friday by going to burrow.com/gameattack. Thank you guys. They support us, so please support them.
I was just
What
thinking, it all linked in. We went from that to Burrow,
Mm-hmm.
Bruce.
But that's how the show works. This
Yeah.
show is very
You just talk.
you
Yeah.
just go and you talk, and the original idea behind Tryhard was
Actual
it
life.
it was based on conversations we had from Dallas to Austin and Austin back, and it was let's just talk like how we talk
Yep.
going down there instead of putting structure behind it. So, but yeah,
What if we did a triad road trip?
We
Just
have.
filmed it in a.
We did a try hard on the way back from San Fran.
Oh yeah, we did.
Was that? No, that was just
That
was
was
a
a stream.
Just
Yeah.
a stream.
Yeah, no, just a try hard, and then at the end of the show, you end up somewhere cool.
Not San Fran. We didn't
when
go to San
when we
Francisco,
get when
San
Try
Antonio.
Hard gets more viewers, we would do that.
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be fun. Tryhard road trip,
Well, I mean, the last time we did that, we had the Alamo casting.
the Alamo cast.
You
Yeah,
don't remember that?
talked about the Rock and stuff being in
whenever
the Alamo
we
movie.
casted our own Alamo.
Oh, sure,
movie.
sure,
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
sure, sure. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Well, it's like you just go somewhere nearby that's kind of cool.
Mhm.
Like Gilmer.
Gilmer, Texas.
Yeah.
God,
Like that's kind of cool. Not cool.
Go see Pilgrim's Pride.
that's not in Gilmer. That's further.
that's
past.
Mount
Oh, is
Pleasant.
it further?
I don't even know.
I do want to take you sometime this fall. I don't know if it's in November or if it's in December, Craig, but
Almost
I do want to take you to I want to go and do a stream from my house. I want to give you like a tour. Like we'll get on the 4-wheelers, go on the land and do like a podcast. I want to show you like my barn and the trailer I grew up in and the chicken coop and like it's all very, very interesting.
Okay.
I think it'd be funny. I'll show you how small my school was.
Is this a stream or
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
it's like a stream.
okay.
Like I think we go out there. I think we start. We'll just walk around, talk to the chat on my land, and I'll show you stuff. We'll tour.
See, I like that, but at the same time, I kind of want to keep it a mystery. You know, like I like the idea of having these golden gates that behind my memory here.
Uh-huh.
Or my
You want to keep it a mystery?
My perception of this.
Okay. Well then I'll do the stream and you won't. because I want to video because I may not have it much longer.
Yeah.
So like this will be it would be like a goodbye tour.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
I
sounds
for
like-
sure
that
want to
sounds
be
like
out there
fun.
for that one.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Like you don't have to watch it, but I will be doing a stream. I do want to stream it.
I would have to go out there just because it was like,
Yeah.
wow, this is all going away.
Yep.
So what's happening to it?
My mom's in a nursing home now. We moved her to a facility. I don't know if I'll sell the land or not, but in time I may sell.
Do you think there's a market for it? For the
Out
land?
there,
For
yes.
the land,
Out
yeah.
there,
Yes.
yes, 100%.
Like it's like
How many acres?
18.
Wow.
It's like I could buy a house.
Awesome.
With the money from it, maybe.
Did your
So-
uncle ever
or put
finish
a really
that
good
house
done.
up on the hill?
Yeah, my uncle finished. My uncle built a cabin on the land, so it is like it could be a down payment on a new like plot here or somewhere wherever I want to be. So
cool.
It'll more than that.
yeah,
It'll be crazy to see that because the last time I saw it was when we were filming, was it Jungala? Or
yeah,
whatever it was called?
Jungala. Though you
Jungala,
haven't
yeah.
seen Jungala yet.
What's
Oh,
Jungala?
yeah.
It's a little something special. We're saving
Oh,
for
don't
later.
you worry. It'll show up eventually.
But yeah, I don't know if I'll sell it or not. I might because it'd be cool to keep it, you know. But I don't know. If
You
I
gotta pay
could
property taxes.
Yeah,
on it and stuff,
exactly.
so-
Yeah, and like realistically, I don't know if I'd like ever go out there. You know, I don't have like dirt bikes or anything. You know,
You never know,
so
you know?
What
You
if you
never know
opened
what
up
could
a
happen
dirt
in the
bike
future.
track and hired employees? It's an investment.
it'd be pretty dope.
Out there, people would actually go too.
Yeah,
You actually
yeah.
got to clear it out though and maintain it. And run it as a
Exactly,
business,
yeah.
you know?
It's so weird because like we had like 10 years ago we had people come out and like we sold a lot of trees and stuff. This is like probably back in the late 90s. But like we sold all these trees. You know, there was for like weeks there was bulldozers and giant industrial tree grabber tractor thing. I don't know what they're called, but like it all regrew like in 10 years. Like it just looks like a forest back there again. It's crazy. But yeah.
I don't know, man. Like that that style of life, the idea of the kind of like being in the middle of nowhere, is both extremely appealing and not appealing to me at all. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like there's a lot of ups and downs to it, right? The idea of being able to see the stars and being away
Yeah.
from the city lights, like that's really appealing. But I really like the idea of having a Target close to me.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
convenience of having stuff near you, or like Uber Eats is a thing
I've never used Uber Eats.
I don't
use it
know, like
constantly.
Yeah.
Like
I
3 times a week, I Uber Eat.
Yeah. I Uber Eat or
I-
DoorDash all the time.
I enjoy being up here, but there's also that part of me that was like, wow, whenever I'm down there, like I'm legit on my own and I don't have to worry about random people showing up. So it was kind of like a cool.
What do you mean
feeling.
random people showing up?
Just like, well, it's just like there's never anybody
the
coming to my door.
isolation
Yeah,
itself.
it's just like the isolation. Like there's not pamphlets constantly on my door.
Mm-hmm.
There's not people coming up like maintenance checks all the time
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like it was just me out there.
Mhm.
It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Well, if you want to do it, do it.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's something that the G1s that you talked about it enough. I think the G1s would be totally into that
Yeah.
for sure. So
we need to take you to the Amberee though.
Yeah.
yeah, we got another year.
Yeah.
Another year. It's October, right?
Yeah, it's in October, yeah. We were so busy we forgot.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, like next year, we taking you to the
It's
Amberee.
next year's Jamboree year, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
that is the one.
Sounds good. I'll
Take the girls and everything. It'll be fun. They'll love it. They will love it. Or they'll think it's really stupid.
or they'll think it's stupid. Yeah, yeah.
Depends on how mature they are at the age by then.
7 and 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
When do you think kids start saying things aren't cool?
10.
Probably 10, 11,
You
12.
think 10?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
that's not cool.
Yeah, yeah, Dad. Yeah. You know, honestly, I think it kind of depends on when their friends start saying it's not cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
that is
like-
true.
Like Kinsey came home the other day and she started doing the floss dance. Do you know the floss dance? It's from Fortnite.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Right?
of course, yeah.
And it's
No.
cute because she's 6,
Yeah, of
right?
course.
You know, and she dabbed and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know,
Here it
and it's like
comes.
she saw it from her friends and
Yeah.
like, you know, so the friend culture started to pop in and her friends maybe play Fortnite or know the dance or something, and it's like, oh my gosh. So,
Just the second they're like, no, it's not cool.
yeah, Daddy, I
it's
don't really
lame.
feel like
Oh.
that. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but everything is still kosher on all those.
Yeah, yeah.
But I know there will be a time sooner than later that where I come in and I'm like, it happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
actually like I was just playing through that in my head. Like I could see Craig walking through the door and being like, "Let
I'm
me
no,
tell you
lo-
something.
I'm no longer daddy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm dad.
I'm dad now."
Yeah, exactly. And Maddie likes to say mom and dad, or as Kinsey says, daddy and mommy. Still,
Uh-huh.
you know, Kinsey's the older one, but Maddie, like I said, she's a little hellion, right? So she's all about her independence, except for when she doesn't want to be.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So she's like, Dad, I'm like, stop. You know,
Yeah.
like you just stop, kid. You know, child,
Stop, kid.
Dad,
stop it.
kid.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Well, good episode this week. We got a lot going on. Obviously, I'm going to be in New York on Thursday and Friday, relearning how to YouTube. So hopefully we come back and, depending on what we learn, we could see some changes to the YouTube channel and whatnot. But either way, obviously we want to make sure that you guys know what's coming and we're transparent with you guys as we always are. So have a great week, guys. Don't forget Try Harder coming up on Patreon, which you need to get him logged in so we can upload the last 2 Try Harders.
All good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Holy shit.
but yeah,
Can.
Okay.
yes. So you guys have a great week. We'll see you guys later on, and thank you so much for your support. And thanks to our 2 sponsors, Burrow and Dollar Shave Club this week.
Yep, and leave your best poop stories in the comments, and the one with the most upvotes will get that picture.
You know what? Okay.
Can you sit up, please?